Our lesson this week is on the results of stewardship. I think that once we learn to grasp the gospel and learn to not just care for ourselves, but for others as well, then we can truly use our testimonies as an instrument to show God's love to others. This is the results of stewardship. And Pastor Lindell and Pastor Sven are going to explain this to us.
Each year when summer comes, I make great plans to grow something in my balcony garden. But it often ends up just that, a great plan. Galatians tells us that we always harvest what we plant. So if I want to harvest delicious summer tomatoes, I have to actually put tomato seeds into the soil. Thank you. So if we sow the seeds of stewardship, what result can we expect to harvest? Let's share a few. First comes godliness.
There's a principle in life that you become like the person that you follow. The more time that we spend with God and follow the way that He acted, the more like Him we become. When we are good stewards of everything He's given us, we grow in our ability to reflect His character, His love, His care, His willingness to sacrifice Himself for others. The result will be that we become more godly, compassionate people. Second is contentment.
When I think about some of the happiest moments in my life, they are always the times I've spent in relationship or service to others. As we spend more time with God, our perspective changes. We actually become less worried about how much we don't have and more interested in how we can use what we have to enrich the lives of those around us. This result will be contentment. Not what I can get, but what I can give. Then there's trust.
The way that we handle the gifts God has given us shows where our trust really lies. We can demonstrate that our trust is actually in the person who gave us those gifts in the first place. God's resources are unlimited, so putting our trust in Him is the best thing we can do. As we put our trust in God, the result will be that our trust will be rewarded and grow. Finally, there's influence.
Stewardship is more than just trusting God with our finances. It's easy to put some money in the collection plate week by week. But what about trusting God with every part of our lives? Our workplace, our families, our relationships, these are all gifts that God can use for His glory. Living a life of stewardship demonstrates that our faith is relevant and practical. The result will be that we'll influence others by the way that we live.
When you think about the incredible harvest that results from living a life of stewardship, what will you sow? Would you like to reflect more of God's character? Would you love to be more content and trusting? Do you dream of having a greater positive influence in this world? What will you sow?